It's approaching 10 minutes to 8 here on Breakfast.
Yes, yeah. It's tomorrow marks 3 months since the terrorist attack at the Manchester Arena, which left 22 people dead and many more injured. Now, in the wake of the atrocity, a huge fundraising effort has raised more than £18 million for the victims, a staggering amount of money there.
In that time, the image of the worker bee, which has long been associated with Manchester, has become a symbol of unity and strength in the city. Breakfast John Maguire has more.
Taxi!
I'm hailing a London black cab, but this one is Manchester through and through. Behind the wheel is John Constantine. He's deeply passionate about his home city.
With it being the world's first industrial city, the busy bee, the worker bee, now is representing that support, that standing in solidarity against anyone who tries to sort of affect our way of life. And it's really poignant at the moment that the bees come right through.
The worker bee has long been one of the city's emblems, symbolising the industriousness of its past and its people. Russell Meehan has been adorning Manchester's walls with bees for years, but now he's receiving more commissions than ever. On this wall, 22 bees to honour the 22 victims of the arena bombing.
It's a prominent spot, so a lot of people will see it as well, and it just means that people won't forget about what's happened, even though we get over, you know, things that happened, that people will see it and still remember, you know. It'll be a lasting kind of monument in a way.
Permanence in paint and also in ink, as tattoo artists have raised money for the victims' families. At the city's children's hospital, the largest in the UK, I meet a consultant, one of the team that fought to save young lives after the attack.
An amazing feeling of teamwork and community. All of those things kind of came together at one time. So I've never seen the hospital quite so busy in terms of all the activity going on.
Dr. Fortune wanted to show his support and solidarity.
I was chatting to some of my nursing colleagues and said, do you know what, I might get a B t-shirt or something, to which case a distinct face was pulled. And after a bit of conversation I said, well, do you know what, if someone sponsors me, maybe I'll go for it. And really one thing led to another. I put it on Just Giving, and I hoped to raise about £2,500, but I hit that within a couple of days, so I doubled my target to 5, and right now it stands at 5.5, but it's still open, of course, if anyone wants to donate.
The money will go to the children's hospital. Last month, the funeral of the youngest person to die, Safi Roussos, was held at Manchester Cathedral. Safi, just 8 years old, was described by her father during the service as a superstar in the making. A 22nd bee is to be added to the children's choir stalls in memory of those killed at the concert.
It's meant to remind us of the tragedy, but also it's meant to remind us that this place stands for a variety of things, but it's also a place of hope.
One evil, cowardly act that night 3 months ago was the catalyst for so much good. The We Love Manchester Emergency Fund has raised more than £18 million and counting. As for the city and its celebrated symbol, the worker bees are as busy as ever. John Maguire, BBC News, Manchester.
It's a beautiful symbol, isn't it?
It really is, yeah. It's 7:55.